Okay, guys, so this is just something interesting because obviously you're trying to understand Bitcoin. It's very bitty. It's because it's night time here, so the light's not particularly brilliant. So, look, listen to this. I won't go into all of it, but it's interesting.
But even though Bitcoin can be used to buy and sell goods, the numbers show that more investors are choosing to store their Bitcoin rather than spend it, which isn't all that surprising given Bitcoin's sky-high price projections. The number of accounts buying more than $1 million worth of Bitcoin and then moving it off the exchanges is up 180% from 2017 to 2020, according to Chainalysis, a blockchain forensics firm, which goes to show that in the midst of economic and geopolitical turmoil, more and more investors are turning to Bitcoin to weather the storm. JP Morgan now says that if Bitcoin's market cap keeps growing, it could actually rival gold as a safe haven asset. A big part of what makes a digital cryptocurrency like Bitcoin so safe is the technology that was used to build it. It's something called blockchain, and you can think of it as the digital ledger where all Bitcoin transactions are stored. All of those Bitcoin transactions aren't getting authorized by a central bank. Instead, they're being computed by a network of people around the world.
In the 12 years of history.
So what they're trying to explain here, this is basically mining. This is what miners do, and they actually get paid to authorize transactions. So you would have computers that would run run Bitcoin all over the world. It's basically a supercomputer now that runs it. So the next bit they talk about is really interesting because of this is how miners get paid. They get paid. This is when you have to pay fees when you're transferring money, but it's very small fees. But they're doing it with hundreds and hundreds. And so listen to the rest of this. It's interesting.
Not a single entry on its blockchain has been fraudulent. Now, they've processed probably close to $10 trillion of transactions and not a single false entry. In that same 12-year period of time, what percent of banking system activity was false? It's probably close to 7 or 8%.
The decentralized nature of cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin is a big part of what gives it its value.
To achieve that kind of security while being completely permissionless, anyone can actually transact on this. I mean, that's a pretty incredible feat. And so I think that's why Bitcoin is valuable, because the more people that own and use it and then begin to transact on it, the more valuable the Bitcoin is itself.
Analysts say that the Bitcoin rally, which began at the end...
So, like I said, this guy, knows his sheep. I guess I don't know. Can't think of the saying now. But this is, the basic what he's saying though. Over 12 years, Bitcoin has never been hacked, and it's a decentralized system. So nobody runs it. There's nobody in charge. Anyone can interact on it. If you go to the bank, you have to produce lots of bits of paper and all that sort of stuff to say your address, all that, and then they have to decide whether they want you as a customer for you to get a bank account. And that's one of the problems. This is one of the big things that Bitcoin is actually solving as well. Is in a lot of third world countries, I'm not sure what the percentage is. I'll find out for you on another video. But it's like 60% of the world don't have a bank account. So they can't make money. It's like they have to earn cash every single day, and then they have to try and store it under their bed or keep it, locked away somewhere, where they're vulnerable. Where Bitcoin actually solves that. All you need is a mobile phone, and you can effectively start buying Bitcoin. So just thought I'd leave that for you to think over and realise, this is really big, and you're going to understand as well when it comes to institutional money. They're not going to want to tell people, everyday people now. They don't want you going in there and buying it first. There was a saying where it said that if you miss the boat, then it's too late. But if institutional money miss the boat, they bring the boat back, and they will do things like they've got control of media and stuff. They will try and use FUD and stuff like that. But what I'll try and do with these videos is still bring you more and more influential people who really understand it. And we'll tell you, that there's people out there that are trying to suppress this because they know this is basically could actually become the next biggest store of asset, and it could, like I say, could go up to hundreds of millions. It's just for one Bitcoin. Now we're not there, but it's you can see just from December where it shot up from 10, 12 $1,000 right up to $43,000. I mean, it just doubled, in a space of 2 weeks. Now it has come back down. I mean, it's when you look at stocks, you realise when things go up, they do have to come down. But we are still in a bull market. So it's Sunday now. It's nearly midnight. It's just it's about 11 o'clock here at night. So I'm going to call it a night. But let you have a think about that. And then I think Monday, 1st of February is going to be a big month. There's some rumours, rumblings and stuff like that, but, Bitcoin could have a massive month. Okay, so you heard it here. All the best. Stay cryptic and peace. All the best. Bye.